Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Let me start over. Hey y'all, welcome to another week. Hey y'all, welcome to this week's What's for Dinner. I thought I would put an intro in here. I'm really bad about putting intros in, and here's my son Adrian. But I just thought I would welcome y'all. If you're new to my channel, my name is Kim. I am a mother of 3. I have a 15-year-old, a 10-year-old, and my daughter is 12-year-old. I have 2 boys and a girl. So 15-year-old, let me start over. Hey y'all, welcome to this week's What's for Dinner. This is Adrian, I'm Kim, and in case you're new to my channel, I am a stay-at-home mom. I have 3 kids. I have 2 boys and 1 girl. My boys are 15 and 10. He built that. And my daughter is 12. My husband is a truck driver, and so a lot of the times you will not see him in the videos. Well, usually all you see is a thumb of his anyways, but a lot of the time he's on the road. So anyways, I like to prepare easy and budget-friendly meals that you can feed to your family. So anyways, let's get to the video. See, I'm not good at these intros, y'all. Hey y'all, welcome to tonight's What's for Dinner. I'm going to be making, it's called taco beef and potato skillet. I've got a little over a tablespoon of vegetable oil that I'm heating up over a medium-high heat. And then I have some frozen hash brown, the cubed potatoes. You can use the shredded ones, but I have the cubed ones. And I thawed them out as good as I could. So I'm about to, as soon as I get this warm enough, I'm going to add in, just trying to make sure my pan is all coated. And I'm going to go ahead and add in these potatoes. It says 4 cups, which I'm just going to do my whole package because, I don't know, it's probably pretty close to 4 cups. I did not measure it. Of course, I'll have the recipe linked down below. But it says you're going to want to cook these until crispy and brown. Stirring, it says stirring only as necessary because if not, they'll kind of get mushy. So once they're done, I'm going to remove these from the heat. So I'm going to kind of let these start to cook a little bit, and I will bring y'all back when I start stirring them up some more. I'm going to also heat up these. They're new. I'm going to try those. Y'all, I added in, it's probably, a little over a pound of meat. I took the hash brown potatoes out. I've got to get a new skillet because, I don't know, everything sticks in this. But I have a medium onion I diced, 1 bell pepper, and about a little over a pound of meat. I also have back here, I'm going to make some corn on the cob. It's just the frozen corn on the cob. It's not the fresh corn on the cob that we have. And let me check my recipe again to see. I'm going to go ahead and start adding in my seasonings. 2 teaspoons of cumin, which I am just about out. Oops. And probably, there, that's about 2 teaspoons. Teaspoon of salt. 2 teaspoons of chili powder, a half a teaspoon of oregano. Oh, there's about half a teaspoon of paprika, and 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay, y'all, might be a little steamy. I've got this all done. Now we're gonna add in 1 cup or 1 small 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. And then also a 1/2 cup of salsa. So I'm gonna use this Texas salsa. Getting that all made sure it's warmed up good. Because then we're gonna top it with those potatoes and some cheese. A little bit of this Colby Jack cheese left, so I'm going to sprinkle that. So it calls for 1.5 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, but I'm going to use what we have left of this one. Mild cheddar cheese. It says to cover it for just a couple minutes over medium heat and let that cheese. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm going to take it off the heat and let it continue to kind of melt. I'm worried about leaving it on the heat for too long. The beans are warming up here. They're almost warm. I just drained this corn and then we're going to set the table. Bryce is here now. He's chowing down on some corn. So, Bryce, how do you like the food?
It's very good.
And he was worried because it had the word taco in it. He's not a taco fan. But it's not. I told you it wasn't a taco. They just had seasoning similar to taco.
I didn't understand why you had potatoes and tacos.
I don't know.
And then corn. I was like, corn, tacos, really?
I don't know. I just thought it sounded good.
But it is good.
Thank you.
But
Look at him. He's cute. Okay. He's got these personalities now that he's developed. Courtney Nicole, how do you like yours? Courtney. Oh.
Excuse me. I wish they were tacos. No.
It's almost a taco. Was it good
It's nothing near a taco.
But is it good?
Hey,
Only
hey,
thing
Pickle.
that's in a taco.
Are
That's
beans
in.
fruits or vegetables?
Comment down below.
Because there is a song where they talk about it being a magical fruit. The more you eat. Okay.
Hey, you didn't
Honey.
even. Hey, I was talking. You interrupted me.
Yep, I did.
Okay, hurry
the
up
only
then.
thing that is like a taco is the meat.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
And
There
the
is?
corn is good. And I didn't eat the beans because they're nasty.
Uh-oh, now you might have to eat some.
You can't eat beans because they're beans.
Okay, honey, what do you think about it? Thumbs up. Some people were actually happy that you spoke last week. Now he's not going to speak.
You like
it, baby?
Right now.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, now.
I think it's good, too. So, what?
I didn't about to speak right now.
Goodbye.
Hey, y'all. I'm going to be making some pinto beans in my crock pot. I have 1 pound of pinto beans that I had soaking overnight. And we're going to add in some water. Okay. And I'm going to use this Fiesta pinto bean seasoning. I bought it from Walmart. And this is 1 pound of pinto beans, and I'm going to add in 3 tablespoons, it says, for 1 pound of beans. And this is basically, it says garlic, onion, chili peppers, salt, spices, and I don't know, silicon something dioxide. That's probably not good, but anyways, I'm gonna add that in. Sometimes I'll add in salt meat, but I don't have any. So I'm gonna also add in like a piece of an onion. I'm gonna put these 2 chunks of onion in there. And I'm just gonna turn this on low and let it cook. And I'll probably end up adding, actually I'll do that right now. I'm gonna add in some bacon grease. We save our bacon grease. So I've got a good tablespoon here of it. And it's good, it gives a good flavor, and it's also, you know, got salt in it, which beans need a lot of salt usually. Can't get it all up. Let's add a little bit more. And then all I'm going to do now, put the lid on it, plug it in, of course, and I'm just going to cook this on low. And there you have it. Okay, y'all, to go along with our beans, I'm going to quickly make up some Jiffy corn muffin mix. I'm just going to make it as the cornbread in a pan. I usually make homemade cornbread, but tonight I thought I would do something quick and easy. And Jiffy is one of my favorites. My husband doesn't care for it. He says it's too gritty. He likes the one that I make homemade. But anyway, so I'm going to put in 1 egg. Need a 1/3 cup of milk. And in case you're wondering why I have 2 different kind of nails, Courtney has started learning how to do dip nails. And so she did one hand, and I said, oh man, it's taking a while. I got to go finish supper because usually by now we're eating. I didn't realize it was already almost 6:30. So I'm going to get all of this made up so we can have supper. We're going to bake this for about 20 minutes, and then in the meantime I'm going to start making mackerel cakes. I have shared those on my channel way back, but I'm going to share them again. Y'all, this is what we're going to be using. We got this from Walmart. It's just mackerel, and I'm going to open it up. I'm going to use my full Kitchen Mama, because I don't want to get all that all over my hands when I'm digging through it. And I am wearing gloves because I don't want to be touching all in the mackerel with my fingers, especially since I just got one hand done from Courtney. And I will have a link down below to where you can buy these Kitchen Mama can openers. My mind went blank, y'all. And look at that, y'all. That is what's cool. It does not, and I'm wearing these gloves, does not cut. That's what I love about it. I'm going to go over here and drain all this juice. I left a little bit of the juice in there to use, but what I'm going to do Hope I can do it with these gloves on. Hold on, I'm gonna get something. I'm gonna use a paper plate so that I can just, I'm gonna take some of the skin and put it in this jar. Like so, and there's bones and pieces that you probably, I know this looks kind of gross, and it does when you're looking at it from here. So maybe I will. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and dump the juice. That looks gross. I'm gonna use this spoon right here. So I'm just gonna try to scrape a lot of the skin off. And I'm not quite sure what this red part is. I always scrape it off. I just find that it tastes better without all that. And this is something I grew up eating. I always dipped mine in ketchup. And this was something that my family made a lot, probably because it wasn't expensive. And growing up, my parents were both older, and actually we lived off of Social Security for many years. But I never went hungry. So there's that first piece. And believe it or not, I think they're really good. And unless you just don't really care for fish, I guess. My daughter, she was so excited. She loves these. I can't remember if, I don't think Adrian cares for them. I think Bryce likes them. Hey Bryce, do you like mackerel cakes? Yes. Okay, Bryce does too. It may be Adrian that's the one that, Adrian doesn't care for them at all. And my husband, he's not home right now. He likes them okay. I mean, he'll eat them when I make them. This is the worst part though, is just cleaning all this. And I'm only going to make 1 can, so we're not going to have a whole lot. Because to me, I like these better when they're fresh. You know, I don't like to reheat fish usually. And there are some little bitty bones you got to be careful of. I can usually feel them better if I'm not wearing gloves. So let me double check. I may have missed a whole bunch over here. Yes, I did, y'all. There are little bones. Okay. The hand that hasn't had the nails done is going to have to be free so I can feel better. It's okay. I'm going to put a little bit of onion, not a lot, because the last time I did it, the kids, it wasn't small enough, I think, too. So I'm going to try to make it into littler pieces. Oh, I'm talking about strong, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and slice. I'm going to slice a little bit of onion up because I like onion with my beans. Holy moly, y'all. This was a strong onion. I'm over here crying. It's so strong. And then I'm going to add in some seasonings. I think we'll add about, this is just off the top of my head. That's probably about close to half, maybe 1/4. And then some pepper. Throw in some garlic powder. I don't know why. I just feel like putting a little oregano. This is just, you know, just whatever you feel like, I guess, adding to it. So I think now I have some regular saltine crackers. And since this is not a 2 cans or whatever, it's just 1 can, I'm just going to start trying to break these up. Maybe I should have left the glove on. I'll put the glove back on in a little bit. But And the thing about these are, when my mama made them and my dad, growing up, I never really paid attention to how much they put in them. So this is almost like from memory, what I remember having and what I think they put, or the amounts. I know kind of what was in them. And my parents are both gone now. They both are in heaven. My daddy's been gone for 20 years, and my mama has been gone for almost 8. So I can't pick up the phone and call and ask them. I do have a sister-in-law that used to watch and help cook a lot. They lived with us for a little while. And so I could call her up, but I think we'll just try this. So forgot to break that up. You want to break the mackerel up into pieces before you start this step. I totally forgot. That's about right for me. I'm gonna try my little meat thing. Someone says it's good for breaking up chicken, so maybe it would be good for this. Huh, seems to be working. If I would have strained that liquid that was in here, like got all the pieces out and just kept some of it, that would have been good to help bind it together. But I have milk here, so I will probably add a little bit of milk in here. I'll add a little bit more crackers too. And if you make anything like this, I know a lot of people make salmon patties. My mom, for some reason, says she didn't like the salmon patties. I remember eating those at my sister's house. But yeah, it was usually mackerel. So I'm going to add a little bit of milk, and I don't know, I may add another egg. I need to have my sister-in-law, if she's not watching my channel, to watch and tell me if I'm doing this right. Or find out what she would recommend me to do. I'm going to start trying to make the patties up and see if they hold together well. If they don't hold together well, then I probably need to add one more egg. I'm going to try to use just one hand. Well, maybe not. Well, since I only did one can, it doesn't make as much, so I'm going to take what's left and add it a little bit to these other ones, maybe make them a little bit bigger. Okay. I think this is going to be hot enough. We've got our patties. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more salt and pepper onto the top of these, just to make sure they have enough seasoning. And I'm going to add some garlic powder on top too, so that if I didn't put enough seasoning on the inside, then they'll be okay. I'm cooking on medium heat because our stove sometimes seems to cook hotter than it says. Oh, and we've got the cornbread made over here, which I'm about to cut. And our beans that have been cooking all day, they've been done for a little while. We've just had them on keep warm. But one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these pieces of onion because we don't care for those in it. They're more just for flavor. It's good. And these do not take very long to cook because basically the fish is done and stuff, so. They smell so good, y'all. Then I always just put them on a paper towel like this. That way they can kind of, oh, I didn't realize I had y'all zoomed in so much. Hold on. There. There's the beans and the cornbread, the mackerel cakes. I put out this, y'all. This is some, y'all, let me see if it'll focus on it. I don't know if it's the lighting. This is Marie Sharp's, and it's habanero pepper sauce. This stuff is so good.
Yeah, we got some whipping cream.
And something that my husband has always, he puts whipping cream, heavy whipping cream, into his beans. And so the kids like it. I don't, but we're gonna sit down and eat, and I'll let you know what we think. Adrian, how are the beans? Good, and the cornbread?
My first bite is good.
Okay. All right, now to Bryce. How is the mackerel cakes? He was kind of upset because it only made 3. I should have bought a couple cans. My bad. 3. 1 each. That's all it made. We each got 1 except for Adrian. I knew he didn't like them, so that's all it made. So if you're making this for more people, you probably need a couple cans. Good thing is the cans aren't, I think, they weren't very much. It was like less than $2. $1.70, I think. How about the beans? Good. Yeah. Kiki, Courtney.
Woo.
She put too much hot sauce in there?
It was good. That you're the one that made my plate.
Oh yeah, I did make your plate.
Why does the cornbread taste sweet?
Oh, because I made a different brand this time. I made Jiffy cornbread. I didn't make the kind I normally make. Do you like it though?
Yeah, it tastes good.
And what about the mackerel cake? Good.
I love mackerel.
I'm just now getting to eat some of mine, but it's so good, y'all. Got my onion right there. Got my sweet tea.
Ketchup.
I like dipping mine in ketchup.
Got my cream
That's how I did
soda.
it. Kids are all drinking cream soda. Y'all just like them plain? I don't know. I just like them in ketchup. That's how I grew up eating them. I should have made mac and cheese, shouldn't I? Because Adrian, but hey, beans, cornbread, that's a good meal. That's a good meal, y'all. That's a country meal.
Daddy's missing out.
I know. He's eating truck stop food. But anyways, thank y'all for watching tonight. See you in a second.
Bye.
Bye. Hey everybody, welcome back to Kim's Farmhouse Life. So today we are making chewy fudge brownies. Yeah, I just thought I'd take you for a baking video. So for the ingredients, I have a measuring cup because we're gonna have to measure out the vegetable oil and the water. I have some vegetable oil spray for the pan, some vegetable oil, the box, and 2 eggs. And then over there we have the Duncan and Heinz hand mixer. And then we just have a bowl to put it in the oven to 350. So. Cleaned up. So now we're just gonna get a 13 by 9. Yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna put this in the oven for 22 minutes. So let these cool for a while, and then I know they're gonna be good though. I guess maybe I'll insert a clip of us trying it. It is so hot, so I'm gonna let it.
Yeah, even in my